Hello, my name is Giselle Giozo, a student at Kepler University, doing business administration as faculty. In my life, I learned many things, but in those things, there are three of them that are important in my life. And those things, I learned them differently in different times. The first thing I learned is to cook. I learned cooking while I was 8 years old. Most of the time, I liked observing my mom while cooking, and I feel like I want to cook, but she didn't give me time to cook. And one time, we didn't have a house girl, and I had to cook for myself so that I can eat and return to school. It was at noon. I came, I came that time. I cook rice, and it wasn't bad to eat. It was bad to eat, so bad it was disgusting, and it was very hard for me to eat. But as I was hungry, I ate and I returned to school. From that day, as our house girl were at her home, where she had to pass 1 month, I tried to cook every day. I tried and I tried until I was able to cook for my family a delicious meal. I didn't discourage myself, but I keep on trying until now. I'm still learning to cook many things, different things, and I enjoy it most. The second thing I learned is to speak French. This this came when I mostly like to hear my auntie talking French, speaking French with her friends, and I was 9 years old while she was 9 years old. She had many friends from her school, from church, and they used to speak only French. And I became eager to know what they were speaking as they used to laugh every single word. And from that day, I took a small book. I tried to write every single word that they spoke, so that I can keep on repeating the words so that I can be also able to speak French. And I asked her to let me speak French with her so that I can know it well. She allowed me that, and from that day, I started to speak French every day, every day, every day. We used to speak French until I knew many words, many vocabulary words, and how to write French. Because I was young, and at our school we only studied in Kinyarwanda until we got to primary four. But when in primary four, I learned well in class because I already know how to speak French, and that was what we used in primary four. Also, speaking French helped me, and now I can speak French and English as well. And I also am proud of knowing both languages. The third the third thing I learned is to speak in public. This was very hard for me. It was very, very hard, and it took me a long time to be able to speak in front of many people, in front of people who are who are bigger, or who are older than me. This I started speaking while we were in a meeting with all cla- all students of the school and all staff members, and they called me in front of them to to speak. They asked me a question, and instead of answering, I remember that day I cried a lot, and I feel shy. And returning to school, my teacher told me that I, I I can. Everything is possible if I keep on trying. She told me that I have to keep on trying so that I can be able to speak in front of many people. I started in primary four that time, and I tried every time, everything I do, my teacher called me in front of class to respond to questions, and I keep on trying until I was able to speak in front of many people without shy, without crying, and with confidence. Yes, and as you can see, all those things that I learned have one thing in common. Oh, it's two things in common: observe or learning through practice and observing. The thing that helped me most is speaking in front of many people. This is the most important for me, because until now and continuously to the life I will live in the future, I think I will use to speak in front of many people. And that's why I say that this is the most important for me. Others are also important, but speaking in front of many people is the most important for me, because even in here at Kepler, we used to speak in front of many people, in front of our classmates and instructors, rocket pitch presentations, and so on. Without that skills that I built through practice from my childhood, I cannot be able to speak in front of many people at school. That's why I say that this is the most important for me. Even if it took me a long time, I enjoy it, and I wish I will improve in everything. Thank you.